Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the Heart. Thank you for joining me on your 21 card Gypsy tarot spread. Um, yeah, let's have a look what's coming up for you in terms of love. This is your love reading for the month of November, oops, 2016. So Universe Spirit, what's coming in for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Show me Gemini. Cards just flowing out all over the place. Show me Gemini in the month of November 2016 and their love lives. Show me the 21 card Celtic Cross, 21 card Gypsy Tarot spread, please. What's coming up for Gemini in terms of love in the month of November 2016? What's coming in for Gemini? Show me Gemini. Show me Gemini. What's coming in for Gemini in terms of their love lives in the month of November 2016? Show me. Right, so we're going to separate the deck into three. I'm recording from my Movavi video edit suite. I might get the bigger one of this. This looks better than the movie maker that I usually use. So we'll put the first card here. I'm hoping that we'll be able to see everything on this one. It looks pretty good. Here we go. Here. I'm sorry if it's the webcam that keeps going out of focus for some reason. Just move this along a little bit here. But I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see all the cards from this particular one. I might do it like this for next month then. It's a shame that I've just discovered on the last three videos that I'm recording that maybe the Movavi video editor suite is probably a little bit better. But I'm going to be coming back with your year ahead readings anyway for 2017. I'm going to get down to starting up those, doing them slightly different for 2017. So that should be, I won't be appearing on screen for those. I'm going to be showing you the cards in terms of that reading for the new year. The only readings I'll ever appear on now are just the generals, but as you can see, I was up against it this month, so it was difficult. Oh, that's a lot better. So we can see all the cards on this one, which is nice. Okay, so let's there we go. So you've got your 21 cards there, and that's great because you can kind of see everything, I think. Let's bring this up a bit. Okay. Let me just turn this around a little bit. Maybe I need to move the camera in just a little bit here. Well, you can see practically everything, which is kind of quite nice. Okay, it's a better picture on this using this Movavi thing. There we go. Right, so in your mental, emotional state, what we have is the Seven of Pentacles, ugh, the King of Wands, and oh, is that going too slow now? Let's have a look. And the Five of Cups, mental and emotional, Gemini. And it could be that some of you guys mentally and emotionally are evaluating a particular person here, because the Seven of Pentacles often refers to when we're evaluating a situation. It seems to be around a person, because you've got a King of Wands Gemini showing here. So there's a person that you might be, Seven of Pentacles is one of those cards that says, is this the right relationship? Is there anything that we can do to save it? How much have we, built up? When you get the Seven of Pentacles, it's one of those cards that says, if it's a money thing, you're looking in your bank account. Have I made enough money this month to do this, that, and the other? But it's a love reading. So I feel that you're looking at how far you've come with a particular individual and maybe saying, are there any adjustments that I need to make around this King of Wands? Because the Five of Cups shows up and says, are we looking at a lost situation here potentially? Is there something that can be saved here? I feel that mentally and emotionally you might be trying to save something here potentially, because we've got the Five of Cups that shows up and the Five of Cups is a card about loss and sadness, and mentally you might feel that you're coming to a point where this relationship could potentially experience some form of loss because you're evaluating it here. Have we done enough within this relationship to save it? It's around an individual, and mentally and emotionally, you might be feeling quite sad, quite drained as well, because the status of the relationship might not be that good, Gemini. In your personal situation, what do we have? We have the Eight of Wands, the Death card. I feel that there was a relationship maybe in the November month that burnt out really, really quick, because the Ace of Wands means quick, and usually this is a quick spark. So when you get an Ace of Wands, so you get Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands, it might be that you have you meet someone, but it will be a flash in the pan, because the Ace of Wands is very quick. So it's like something quickly that starts up. It's like a quick roll in the hay. It looks like, personally to me, in the present situation, it was a quick relationship with the Ace of Wands that might have burnt out with the Death card. Because maybe with the Eight of Wands, things are a little bit up in the air around this individual. So you might be evaluating in your mental and emotional state this individual, the King of Wands, and anticipating loss. Because maybe this person hasn't contacted you. Or maybe you met them briefly, because the Eight of Wands can mean brief, and the Eight of Wands can mean quick or up in the air. And death means death, it means an ending. So you might be with the Eight of Wands. So, in your present situation, it was a quick relationship that's burnt out with the Death card because things are up in the air. And you might be contemplating this mentally around this individual. Have I lost this individual? Or, has this relationship come to an end? That type of thing. Your hopes and desires will be the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So it could be that, your hope would be with the Emperor to build a relationship potentially with this person. He's shown as a King of Swords now. Three of Cups shows a reunion. So potentially you want to reunite with this individual. I mean, the Emperor is a hope. So usually, I could read this two ways. I could say that, you had a quick relationship with someone. It could have burnt out with the Death card because, you've got lots of options. The Ace of Wands can also mean I've got lots of options, or it can mean, there's so many people that are interested, or there's lots of things going on around me. Things are up in the air. There's lots of options, looking at lots of different people. And this was just maybe one option here with this Ace of Wands. It burnt out, and things are up in the air now. We don't really know where we stand on the relationship, and that's because in your mental and emotional state, you're considering this individual. You might even be looking around at your options as well with the Seven of Pentacles. But I feel that, you're evaluating something around this King of Wands because you're feeling that there might be some loss here. So what your hopes and desires could be, it could be for two people, potentially, because you've got the Three of Cups here. And you're one of the people on the Three of Cups. So your hopes and desires possibly could be, well, I just want to enjoy myself with the Three of Cups. And, I've got a couple of more options here, the Emperor and the King of Swords. So it could be, I feel that Gemini, this might be a month of options in a way, because it looks like there's two people around you in your hopes and desires, and you probably with the Three of Cups just want to go out and have a good time with these individuals, because in your personal situation there was a relationship, a very quick relationship, the Ace of Wands. It seems to have burnt out with the Death card, and now things are a little bit up in the air around that. You've been evaluating, is there the potential to grow this relationship with the King of Wands, because I'm feeling a little bit lost with the Five of Cups. But, what I'm hoping for, therefore, if it has ended, is that maybe, I'll just have some fun with the Three of Cups with a couple of other guys, the Emperor and the King of Swords. What are your expectations around love? The Three of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. So I feel that there's very much somebody that you're thinking about around you, Gemini, but I feel it didn't work out. And I feel that this is why in your hopes and desires, you just want to have a good time with the Three of Cups, maybe with a couple of people here, that Emperor and the King of Swords. Because what you're expecting is, I feel in terms of this person, that the plans that you would have liked to develop or made with this individual, well, they've run a little bit awry because you've got the Moon card. So there is, I feel that why you're hoping to have a good time maybe with a couple of other options is because what you're expecting is that, with the Moon card, there's a little bit of lack of clarity here over a situation with this individual here. And with the Five of Wands, it's like it's people aren't seeing eye to eye here. There's a little bit of disarray. There's a little bit of blockages going on around this relationship here with these two first columns. And it's almost like you don't expect something to go very well. It could also be, because Three of Pentacles can be being the third wheel. Or, if these are two people that you're hoping to just have a good time with that Three of Cups, it could be that what you're expecting is this could lead to trouble. Because if you have two people that you're having a good time with, it's a three-way thing. It could lead to, confusion and anxiety and difficulties, and keeping one person secret from the other. And maybe this will cause, with the Five of Wands, some conflict, jealousy, competition, that type of thing. Your hidden factors are showing us. Let's see if there's anyone here. The Temperance card. The Ten of Swords. And the Justice card. So I feel that, if you are still kind of holding out, maybe for an individual, I mean, the Temperance card means adjustments, but it also means a time for healing. It's a difficult one, really, in the hidden factors, because the Temperance card is about working things through. So it could be that this person here, maybe this is his hidden factors, that, he's come to a place where he's tried to work out what he wants to do, what he or she wants to do going forward in the relationship, and they've come to a point where they've said, with the Ten of Swords, no, this is not going to work out, and therefore they draw a line under it with the Justice card. So I feel that I almost get the feeling that you're out on a bit of a limb this month, Gemini, in terms of love. I just get the feeling that you are possibly holding out for one person, but you kind of feel that this isn't going to work out, so you go for a couple of other people and enjoy yourself. And a part of you feels that this might lead to something not very good if I'm playing two people off against each other and they don't know it, because the moon means secrets. So to me, the Three of Pentacles is like a three-way relationship, a love triangle that's secret, that could lead to more frustration. So it's almost like you're kind of sad around one particular person, but you're putting yourself out there to others, but you're expecting that this is going to kind of not help you, or it's going to kind of lead to further more distress, or keeping things secret and feeling rather kind of building up this kind of fiery energy that you're not happy with. I'm getting the sense that there's some unhappiness here with you, and even if this means that in your expectations around this person, that the developing a relationship with this person with the Moon card might be difficult and lead to, because you don't see eye to eye with the Five of Wands. I just see difficulty all round for some of you guys in terms of how you're approaching love in the month of November 2016, because I feel in the hidden factors what you're not seeing is that maybe I feel it's this person here, because I feel that these might be just a couple of playmates. They could be people from work as well, because an Emperor is often a boss and a King of Swords is often a manager. So it might be, I'm just going to enjoy myself maybe with workmates or something like that, or people from work. But, it could be that, within the working environment, what you're expecting with that Three of Pentacles is that there's going to be a lot of anxiety, because maybe you're keeping things secret, and this could lead to the Five of Wands, a little bit of distress and difficulty, and people being at loggerheads, or competitiveness maybe for your affections, that type of thing. So Gemini, I just feel that all round, with the person that maybe you're missing, and the two other gentlemen or females that you're kind of like maybe looking to play around with a bit, that at all angles you might be feeling that this is a difficult thing, because I feel that somebody doesn't want to come back because they've tried to work through something with the Temperance card, and it's led to the Ten of Swords, where they've just given up because Justice says, I've made my decision, and I need closure with this. I feel that this King of Wands here needs this closure here in the hidden factors. What's coming up in the immediate future? The Hermit. The Six of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. So I feel that you're going to meet somebody else in November, potentially, Gemini, because we've got a King of Cups showing up here. And what we're seeing is that, you might still be on the search for love, I feel, with that Hermit. Hermits are often people who are on their own, or they're searching for something, because the hermit is a searcher. He's searching for knowledge. This is what he's searching for. So it might be that in the overall outcome, you're on a search for love, and you kind of play the field a little bit. Six of Pentacles means I give to you, then I give to you, then I give to you, then I give to you. So it's where somebody gives to many people because they're on the search for that perfect relationship or that perfect person. And then all of a sudden what comes in is potentially a perfect person, which is a King of Cups. So a man shows up here, male, female, possibly Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian, water sign, doesn't have to be, but this is somebody who's quite emotionally responsible, somebody who is quite lovely and quite a nice guy or female. So somebody shows up, I feel, in the month of November after a search for love on your part, because I feel that these are kind of a little bit playmates. It might be a tricky situation getting involved with either one of these, this Emperor or the King of Swords individual. Okay, maybe because it's a work situation. It could be that you're expecting, because it's a work situation, it might cause complications with that Moon card and the Five of Wands. So you kind of put that to the back burner a bit. And this person here, the King of Wands, he's kind of, it looks like this person might be long gone, because he's possibly tried to work something through for himself concerning you and realised to himself, you know what, actually, I feel that this is over, and therefore let's draw a line under it with the Justice card. But what comes in is, you know, you're going to be on a search for love for some of you Gemini people, in which things might seem a little bit up and down, or, you know, you'll be playing the field, looking at different people, I feel, with that Six of Pentacles. And then somebody seems to come along with the King of Cups. And in the overall outcome, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Cups. All right, so I feel that somebody does come along, somebody catches your eye, the King of Cups, but I feel with that Knight of Swords, it's almost like a quick relationship, if that makes any sense, because the Knight of Swords, when you get that with something, cards like the Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, it means it's like a flash in the pan. So somebody comes in, they sweep you off your feet, and you're feeling really happy with that Ten of Cups. But it could also be, you know, this person comes in, this King of Cups in the overall outcome, it might be that the Knight of Swords is saying this is a flash in the pan relationship. Okay, you'll probably say goodbye to it with the Ten of Cups, and, you know, with the Queen of Swords, you kind of look to make better choices, or you kind of just detach yourself a little bit here in the November months. I'm seeing, because when you do a reading, Gemini, and if you see lots and lots of court cards, it means that there's lots of, or majors that have faces on them. It means that there's lots of people involved in the situation. And I feel in the November month, Gemini, in terms of love, there's going to be a lot of people that are involved in this situation in terms of your love life here. But I feel that you are, in a way, trying to overcome someone, because I feel somebody had a great impact on you. The Ace of Wands for me can mean to make a massive impact on someone. So let's go over the reading again, because it's very, very interesting. I feel personal situation, you know, there was a relationship, the Ace of Wands, a quick relationship, because the Ace of Wands means the start of something quite passionate. So you might have had some passion with someone, but it kind of blew out quite quickly, because you've got the Death card straight from the Ace of Wands. It doesn't evolve into anything. So it doesn't evolve into a Four of Wands, and it doesn't evolve into a Ten of Pentacles or a Ten of Cups or anything like that. What it does is it evolves to death. So you've got Ace of Wands, and then death follows it. So it's like a quick relationship here, or something quick that happened, and it kind of fizzled out with the Death card, and kind of left you feeling all up in the air with the Eight of Wands, because you're still musing over this person mentally and emotionally. You're still kind of evaluating the situation around this King of Wands, and probably you're missing them. With the Five of Cups, mentally and emotionally, you might be missing this person, because it fizzled out here with the Death card, and it's left you kind of a little bit up in the air. So your hopes and desires are, it could be around people at work, for example. There's an Emperor and a King of Swords here. Two people who, pique your fancy a little bit. And with the Three of Cups, well, I'm hoping just to have a good time around these couple of people and whatever. But it looks like it might be a work situation or something here as well with these two people, because your expectations are, your hopes are, well, I could just have a bit of fun maybe with that Three of Cups with, this Emperor and this King of Swords. But your expectations are, well, it's work, it's professional. So, and this could cause some difficulty with the Moon card and some kind of friction and competition with that, and I could really do without that at the moment. So I think I'll leave it. Now, your hidden factors, what you're not seeing is maybe this King of Wands who there's been an ending with, and you're missing with this person because the relationship just blew out too quickly. And with the Eight of Wands, things have been up in the air. It could be that this person had been working out, what to do about you and this relationship. And they decided that, you know what, actually this has run its course. I don't really see any way for it to go. So therefore, with the Justice card, this King of Wands has probably decided, I'll draw a line under it. So there you go in the immediate future in November, Gemini, on the search for love, and you're still playing the field because you've got that Six of Pentacles card there. And with the King of Cups, suddenly somebody comes along and they seem quite good in November. But the overall outcome is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords in terms of love is not great. It would be great if it said the Knight of Wands, Swords, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, because it would mean that the relationship would progress quite quickly. But the Queen of Swords as the outcome card, the final outcome card, is not great because that's not a romantic card. That's a card that shows somebody who becomes a little bit detached, somebody who becomes a little bit wary, or somebody who becomes a little bit kind of cynical. So I feel that, this person comes in, but I feel the Knight of Swords in the outcome says it's another flash in the pan. And with the Ten of Cups, you kind of, you complete that stage. There's a completion on this because the Queen of Swords says, now I feel detached. Now I'm feeling a little bit more cynical. I don't mean it to be a negative reading, and really I'm not. But I feel that, this month is all about making better choices. If any of this reading resonates with some of you guys, I feel it's about making better choices, because I feel that for some of you guys, you might get carried away with people that you meet because you're on a search for that person. And when somebody comes in and they seem like, wow, whatever, I don't know whether you give yourself too quickly to that individual or whether you want to speed things up too much. But it could be with the Knight of Swords in the overall outcome that this person runs off, or this person is not particularly interested in settling down, because maybe with the Ten of Cups you want to rush into something quickly, to build the relationship too quickly. So maybe they want to escape that with the Knight of Swords, and that leaves you feeling quite cynical with the Queen of Swords energy at the end of the reading. So I feel that here it's more about, in the month of November, making those better choices when it comes to love, making better choices when it comes to considering a life partner, Gemini, because I feel that some of you guys have not had a good run of love so far, and you're meeting people and you're trying to find the one, and your logic is great, because if this is a work thing with a King of Swords and an Emperor that you're having a good time with, the expectation means that you kind of have the presence of mind that this is probably not such a good idea, because it could lead to jealousy, or from others maybe, or it could lead to jealousy from these two, or it could lead to some conflict, or competition or whatever, and you don't really want to be a part of that. All you want to do is find the right person, which is why in the immediate future you're the Hermit, Gemini, searching for the person. You're trying to, weigh up with that Six of Pentacles. Well, would this be the right person here? Would this be the right person here? And suddenly a King of Cups shows up. Somebody shows up, he might be right, but again, in the outcome of the Knight of Swords, this person probably isn't going to be right, because he's kind of a bit, the Knight of Swords is a party guy. It doesn't matter what card you get in terms of a king. King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, they can all be bastards. So, it's a case of making your choices good. And it could also be with that Knight of Swords, this person just wants to, that they leave, or they don't want to move too fast, because maybe with the Ten of Cups you want something more, but the Ten of Cups often tends to mean completion. So something happens quickly in the overall outcome, but it kind of fizzles out again, because we go from a Knight of Swords, a very fast card, to a completion card. So it's almost like the journey ends rather quickly. If I look at the progression of the card, it doesn't go Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. That the relationship speeds up because it's a natural progression to two people who really do want to be together. We've got a Knight of Swords that progresses to, for me, a Ten of Cups, which is something is very fast, but as fast as it comes in, it peters out just as fast, leaving you feeling maybe, Gemini, quite cynical, and you could be seen as that Queen of Swords as well. Because you're Gemini, and Gemini usually, and this is you, the Knight of Swords as well, actually, Gemini. So you might want to move quickly within a relationship. This might be you as well. You're the Hermit here. You're wanting to find love. You're exploring those ideas, and you're kind of playing the field a bit with the Six of Pentacles. Along comes a King of Cups. You'll want to move very quickly with this individual because you want to move towards developing a relationship. You're the Knight of Swords. I forgot that. You're Knight of Swords. So you're the Knight of Swords here in the outcome, and you want to move. The outcome is you want to move quite quickly in this relationship with that Ten of Cups. But the Queen of Swords might say, you know what? actually this person is a little bit detached. They don't want to move so quickly. So I feel that you meet someone else in the month of November. I feel there are a few options. I feel somebody might have hurt you in the past and they're still very much on your mind and you're missing them. But in order to get over them, you're looking to play the field with a couple of people. King of Swords, the Emperor, and you're looking just to have a good time because you've got the Three of Cups. But your expectations are is that this is not a viable option because we've got a work situation maybe that's happening here with the Three of Pentacles, or people that are kind of closely interlinked together. And with the Moon card, it would get probably a little bit too messy and there's too much friction here with the Five of Wands. So you kind of leave it. The hidden factors show maybe this King of Wands has moved over this relationship with you, but he's decided it's come to a dead end with the Ten of Swords. So he draws a line, or he or she draws a line under it with the Justice card. Immediate future, you're on that search again for love. You're kind of playing the field a bit with the Six of Pentacles, and you meet someone called the King of Swords, and in the outcome it's you. Knight of Swords represents a Gemini individual, wants to move forward quickly with building this relationship up to the Ten of Cups. But the Queen of Swords as the outcome for me says that, there's going to be a little bit of a detachment time here, and that maybe you need to think about it and think about not moving so quickly, because I feel that you're desperate for some of you guys to find that one, to find that person. And the King of Cups could be that person, but this person might be, we look for the King of Cups in the immediate future, and the outcome for the King of Cups is the Queen of Swords, where he's being a little bit detached here. We look at you in the immediate future as the Hermit searching for love, and the outcome is, you find it, you're on a quest for it. We see that you're playing the field here, and it leads to the Ten of Cups, happiness. You've found something here, but you're on a quest to make it move quite quickly. And I feel this King of Cups will be like, whoa, I am interested, but, just hold off a little bit. The Queen of Swords means to be detached and to be a little bit cool. So this King of Cups might be a little bit cool with you, I feel, in the month of November 2016. It's not that they're not completely interested, but they might be a little bit like, this is too much. And the King of Cups is usually quite an emotionally level-headed person. So if you're level-headed emotionally, the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords is not level-headed emotionally. The Knight of Swords just goes with his impulse. So you might be impulsive enough to want to move something emotionally along with that Ten of Cups. But the Queen of Swords says, hold fire a little bit, because this person might be a little bit cool in having this move too quickly. It's a lovely reading, it's a good reading, but I feel it's about making the choices, correct choices, and also for yourself, just building things up and not moving too quickly and not getting your hopes up too much with people, but just really seeing how things develop and taking things slowly. That is your reading for the month of your love reading, Gemini, for the month of November 2016. I would like to say thank you very, very much for using Carol's Universe for this reading, and I'll speak to you on your December video. Take care.